The only thing that matters is your wealth. You tell us celebrate all that I earn, and one day you may learn to love again. Bring me my devotion, drown me in its ocean, heal me from all emotion, follow my every notion. You think the greatest lies you tell to us. You think that that's the greatest truth there ever was. You think there's nothing in the world that we can do. But the greatest lie you tell to you. Sit there like you don't know it. Stand up and say you own it. Show me you know what's real. Your shadow takes what you steal. So surely you had won, but you find that you cannot drown my voice, and now you see you always had a choice. Your methods that should have killed me are what have been used to build me. You can see this revelation. My abandonment was my liberation. see visions of things that have been, the pains and pleasures I recall. I know that I went through them all, they were so real and now they're gone. How can I tell anyone what any of them meant to me? The snapshots of my memory. Eternity's the strangest, it brings on many changes. I don't always remember what they mean. The game of life is hard to play, is what you tell me, but I stay. Sometimes you make me want to leave. If I did, would you all grieve? If you could choose to have me here, I'll make it so I disappear. Would you find it easy to know? Should I stay or should I go? Eternity's the strangest, it brings on many changes. I don't always remember what it means. Time will pierce our skins. It really hurts when it begins. And then there's times when it's so bad, like pain's the only thing you've had. So what is it that we should be to each other, you and me, when we're together in this place? Shall we know how to find that grace? Eternity's the strangest, it brings on many changes. I don't always remember who you are. A brave man once requested me to see the things that he could see, to take it without any proof, to know in faith it was the truth, that there is only one of us. This is the way it always was, no matter what you can recall. There's only one of us at all. Eternity is blameless, and someone here is nameless, but they can walk with me if they so please. Eternity is blameless, and someone here is nameless, but they can walk with me if they so please. Eternity is blameless, and someone here is nameless, but they can walk with me if they so please.
can put it down. Everything can walk around. You know what it's coming to. So what on earth you gonna do? You're taking care of everyone. Your shopping list is never done. First you have to clean the sky, then teach the cats to wonder why. You find the sweetest fit, then run away from it. You prove the greatest myth, then can't believe in it. No, first you smile and then you frown. You were up and now you're down. You made a plan that you could play. Now you're gonna flush it all away. You're stubborn like the day is long. You don't know how to not be strong. You're fickle like the night is deep. You sow your seeds but never reap. You find the sweetest fit, then run away from it. You prove the greatest myth, then can't believe in it. No, you find the sweetest fit, everything can walk around. You prove the greatest myth, so what on earth you gonna do? You find the sweetest fit, your shopping list is never done. You prove the greatest myth, then teach the cats to wonder why. I would never let you down. If you're the sky, then I'm your ground. I'll wipe the tears all from your eye. I'll listen to your reasons why. I'll make you laugh and make you sing. I'll bring you almost everything. And all you have to do for me is be yourself and always be. I am your sweetest fit, no need to run from it. I am your greatest myth, you'd better believe in it, yeah. They say that which feels good to me. They say that it is a sin. I shouldn't let it in. And that all that brings me pain is what I need to win. The sacrifice sacrifice, a hard day's labor. Do you know what it is to be free? What it means to me, what it means to be. I would give up every last thing that I own, every song I sing, my status and my home, only to be free, only to be free. Only to be free, only to be free, only to be free, only to be free. Only to be free, only to be free. The freedom that which feels good to me. They say that it is a sin, I shouldn't let it in, and the slavery that brings me pain is what I need to win. The sacrifice, a hard life's labor. Do you remember when you were just a child, before you gave your soul, before you signed that line? Do you remember when we were running wild? It was me and you, and all that we both knew is that I am free, is that you are free. Is that I am free, is that you are free. Only this culture sings its vampire song to me, says that I can belong, it wouldn't do me wrong, only if I only give it half of me, show it I can bleed, give it what it needs, only if I only give it half of me, and then a little more, a little bit of yours, only you and I can live in darkness all our days, never lose the fight, never see the light, only to be free, only to be free, only to be free, only to be free.
spin your story like it is a fact. You know you've got single vision, don't you? No, you don't. You know what's your mission, don't you? No, you don't. You know how to hide you, don't you? No, you don't. You know what's inside you, don't you? No, you don't. Playing games you know you shouldn't be, claiming things that you have never seen. You don't know how you can now turn back. You spin your story like it is a fact. Don't you? 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 You know what you're giving, don't you? No, you don't. You know what you're taking, don't you? No, you don't. You know what you're living, don't you? No, you don't. You know what you're faking, don't you? No, you don't. Playing games you know you shouldn't be, claiming things that you have never seen. You don't know how you can now turn back. You spin your story like it is a fact. You know how the world works, don't you? No, you don't. You know what you're doing, don't you? No, you don't. You know the game we're playing, don't you? No, you don't. You know what you're saying, don't you? No, you don't. Playing games you know you shouldn't be, claiming things that you have never seen. You don't know how you can now turn back. You spin your story like it is a fact. Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Don't you? You know how the world works, don't you? You know what you're doing, don't you? Know the game we're playing, don't you? You know what you're saying, don't you? You know how the world works, 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 don't you? I wanna say there's another way, there's another day. After week we were never told about. It isn't Monday, it isn't Tuesday, it isn't Wednesday. Wednesday, but somewhere near a roundabout. If you found it, you'd tell me, wouldn't you? I like the sound of kicking off our shoes. Passing through, what is it you do? Would you smile? Would you make some time for me? I'm not a boy who means to annoy. I ain't got no ploy, I'm just a boat that got washed right out to sea. If you found me, what is it you would do? Would you drown me or let me rescue you? What you ignore, would you know how to set aside your fears? I know it's been hard, and you have seen what it really means to be lost in the wilderness for years. If you found us, would you know what to do? What's all around us would give its thanks to you. Apart till we're out of range. Where are the things we can rearrange? What's in our hearts that makes it so strange? I only know something's gotta change. I have been told that I'm growing old and that life is cold and there's nothing left in it for me. But there's a heat and my heart still beats like it is complete, like a thing that is always gonna be. If I found you washed upon my shore, you'd hear the sound of me opening my door. It isn't Monday, it isn't Tuesday, it isn't Wednesday, but somewhere near a roundabout. It isn't Monday, it isn't Tuesday, it isn't Wednesday, but somewhere near a roundabout. If you found it, you'd tell me, wouldn't you? If you found it, I like the sound of kicking off our shoes. I like the sound of it isn't Monday, it isn't Tuesday, it isn't Wednesday, but somewhere near a roundabout. It isn't Monday, it isn't Tuesday, it isn't Wednesday, but somewhere near a roundabout. It isn't Monday, it isn't Tuesday, it isn't Wednesday, but somewhere near a roundabout. I like the sound of see you later. It's time that you put it down to know. Used to this old town, you fakers. You want out takers. There's no one who doesn't know. There's no cards you haven't shown. Been wouldn't say the thing that I think you wanna hear. I wouldn't ask you questions just so I can use your fears to make you come when you are called, make you jump me when I'm stalled, to be there when I'm down and wait when I am not around. I wouldn't think of all the ways that I can find to win. I wouldn't spend my time calculating everywhere you've been, just so I can have you there, knowing you're going nowhere. Without me you're alone, you need me checking through your phone. You feel it, you know it, you see it, you own it, you love it, you want it, you take it so you got it. Questions just so I can use your fears to make you come when you are called, make you jump me when I'm stalled, to be there when I'm down and wait when I am not around. I wouldn't think of all the ways that I can find to win. I wouldn't spend my time calculating everywhere you've been, just so I can have you there, knowing you're going nowhere. Without me you're alone, you need me checking through your phone. I tell you that I love you, and that's good enough for you. You'll follow to the letter, you know that I know better. There's no one can infect you, cause I'm here to protect you. I've taught you how to listen, to take what you are given. You take it so you got it, 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 you take it so you got it. In the dark, the face that you once knew, the landscape passing by, a momentary touch, the broken winter sky. How can it mean so much? I know it isn't true that everybody steals, but the notion comes in on Sunday afternoons. We're singing on the bus, we're riding on the train, a stolen dream or two, a friendship in the rain. I know it isn't true, you don't know how to give. Shall I do it all for you? Have you no initiative? I know that I don't look the way you want me to. I don't measure up to the movie or the book. There's the dream and there's the real, there's the lie and there's the truth. Which one can you feel? And which of them are you? I know it isn't true that you are all hated, but even though I'm here, you all are still waiting for the Sunday afternoons, for the Sunday afternoons, for the Sunday afternoons, the Sunday afternoons. You and I could make some music, baby, what you say now, 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 now. I don't mind if there's a way that you would like to play now, 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 now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. What's the matter? Don't you feel the beat I'm trying to lay down now? Now, 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 now. Are you filled with preconceptions that get in the way now, now? Now, 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 now. Come on, 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 come on. I'm here and you're there, we could come together somewhere. I'm high and you're low, there's more than one way to go, so calm down, there's nothing to fear. It's just one of my little ideas. I'm not standing here with an axe. What will it take for you to relax? These sounds, you heard them before. I give you less if you'll give me more. You seem afraid that you'll get it wrong. You think it's scary, but it's only a song. If you don't feel you can go there, then stay at home and I'll move on. But I know there's a place inside you where we can go. It might be fun. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'll tell it to you straight, I woke up one day, every soul on the planet had upped and gone away. I walked through the streets of this little grey town, no matter how I walked there was no one around. I looked in the houses, but all I could find was a crack in the sides of my state of mind. Day turns to night, the world turns round, but the stars in the sky never do come down. Came and the sun did shine, but of any other soul there was still no sign. I listened very hard, but all I could hear was the voice in my head naming all my fears. I promised to be good, I promised to recall. Once upon a time I was with you all. The days turned to weeks and then to a year, but the stars in the sky never do come near. I never really knew what you meant to me. Write it on a pin and stick it through me. Do it to me now, show no hesitation, while I'm waiting under your constellation. I think about